In the next installment of our Jason Nash's Most Toxic Relationship series, we have a video on Jason's channel entitled, Why Trisha Hasn't Been in My Videos. Because since the last video in the series, Trisha stopped appearing in the videos that followed. There were 5 whole videos that Trisha wasn't in, and the last video she was in was on September 1st, and she didn't re-emerge until September 15th. There was a lot of speculation about a potential breakup that they were keeping private, and many theorized that it was due to the fact that Jason was moving out of his house, but not moving in with Trisha. But before we can get into the video, we need to take a look at 2 other videos that were uploaded during this Jason and Trisha break. One is entitled, Josh Peck is Gonna Be a Dad, Barbecue Mukbang. And in this video, Trisha is referenced. So let's watch the way that Jason reacts when Josh brings her up, and listen to the interesting statement that Jason's mother makes.
I'm honored that you invited me here because I know that I'm a distant second to the queen, Mrs. Paytas, Miss Paytas, Trisha, the one and only.
She can't do mukbangs because she's got to save it for her channel.
So Josh brings up Trisha in reference to Jason choosing to mukbang with Josh on his channel rather than Trisha. Jason brushes this off by playfully explaining that Trisha does mukbangs on her own channel and therefore can't be mukbanging around, clearly making light of her absence.
Right.
So she can't just be mukbanging around.
Willy-nilly, having meals.
And that's the extent of what Jason has to say about her, until Josh brings her up yet again later in the video.
Can I share the best story or the best interaction I had with your mom the other day?
Please.
So we're talking about the apple of her eye, Jason Nash. And then we somehow get on to Trisha, and your mom said the greatest thing. She goes, you know, my friends, they were like, that Trisha girl, she's a little crazy. So I said, well, you know, Jason's not all that normal.
So Jason seems okay with the topic of Trisha being brought up. He laughs along to the story. And it's important to note here that when people told his mother that Trisha was crazy, she essentially defended Trisha by saying that her son was the same way. So clearly his mother was generously fair here and thought well of Trisha and had positive feelings toward her. This is important because Trisha did not have those same positive feelings toward his mother. But let's hear what else she had to say.
I was like, that is an incredible way to put it.
No, but she's very nice.
She's great.
She really is.
She's a sweetheart. I like her a lot. I wish I thought I was going to see more of her, but I'm leaving tomorrow, so I don't know.
So here we find out that Jason's mother really likes Trisha and was hoping to see more of her. But there's an obvious crack here and hints at trouble that his mother hasn't seen Trisha around. She looks at Jason as if to question why Trisha hasn't been around, but he doesn't offer an explanation. But this is the first sign and the first video since their visit with the puppy that signifies there might be an issue between Jason and Trisha. Now 2 videos later, Trisha is brought up again by Jason himself in reference to good memories in his moving out video, showing that he still felt positively toward her during this time, and the videos that followed, commenters were asking where she was and what had happened, since there had been no sign of Trisha since the video of them visiting the puppy. Here's the reference that Jason made in a video entitled, Saying Goodbye.
Yeah, there haven't been like a lot of good memories here, right?
No. What? What are you talking about? No. There's been a million. We met Trisha here. We did that bit out front where Trisha was in your car.
I guess, but none of them are like connected to this house.
So during Trisha's absence, this was the second time that Jason had referenced her. It's in a positive light. So my assumption would be that it wasn't Jason that had the issue with Trisha, but Trisha that had an issue with Jason. And again, commenters were commenting, asking where she was and what had happened, with many theorizing that they broke up due to Jason moving out and not moving in with Trisha, like I said. But let's dive in and find out what Jason himself had to say when he finally addressed her absence 14 days later.
Nada.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So after 14 days and 5 videos of not seeing Trisha, Jason opens up this video showing that he and Trisha are hanging out again. She appears to be waiting for him while he's getting his hair done, and she even compliments him when she sees him. So they're clearly decently okay at that moment. But let's see if we can find out what the problem was, and if they stay decently okay as the video goes on.
Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. I hope you're well. We've got a cool vlog today. A lot of you have been asking why Trisha hasn't been in my videos the last couple weeks. We had a bit of a fight and we're working through it. I don't know if we broke up. I guess we sort of broke up.
So we find out from Jason's mouth that he and Trisha had gotten into a fight, and that's why she hadn't been in his videos for the past couple of weeks. He seems confused as to whether they were broken up or not before confirming that he thinks that they were. Which is kind of odd to be half a relationship and not know whether you're still in it. Meaning Trisha was the one with the issue, not Jason, and he wasn't sure if she had broken up with him or not. Because if he was the one who had broken up with her, he would know that they were broken up.
Today you'll see on the vlog that, why we broke up and yeah.
Jason now seems more confident about the fact that they were in fact broken up, and lets viewers know that in this video, they'll find out what had happened. So let's see if we can.
I'm lost. But listen, I'm going over today to get my hair cut with Trisha. She does this thing where she's like, hey, let's go get my hair cut at a place you would never get your hair cut, which is like the fanciest salon in the world.
So Jason shares that Trisha suggested he get his hair done at her salon. This is obviously a way to get Jason to get his hair done in a way that Trisha herself would want him to, and not how he himself would get it. So, a small moment of her trying to change his physical appearance to her liking, which she will do constantly throughout the relationship.
Plus, I was going to move into this apartment with Wyatt and Charlie, and I just wanted to give them a place where, they can have a pool and have their own rooms and stuff like that, so that's what I'm doing.
So even though this part doesn't include Trisha, I'm going to include it anyway, because it includes a very important reason as to why Jason did not move in with Trisha. Because Jason wanted a house where his 2 children could each have a room, which they obviously would not have at Trisha's house. And remember, he has 2 children, so moving in with a girlfriend is something he has to consider their feelings on, especially since he only was dating that girlfriend for about 6 months at this point. So remember, these kids have parents who are divorced and a dad who is moving. His choices are that he can move in with his new girlfriend where there would be no rooms for his children. Because remember, Trisha's idea was to have the kids just sleep in the office. Or Jason could get a house where his children both feel welcomed permanently rather than temporarily, like in an office. He's offering them each their own personal space at Dad's house. Dad's house that Trisha later drove her car through, by the way. So when you realize that this is part of the reason why he didn't move in with Trisha, you realize he had a good reason. In fact, he had multiple good reasons. But let's keep watching.
We're off to the frickin' barber shop. We're going to the Montage. Yeah, I'm gonna get my hair cut, and it's gonna be really fancy. So enjoy today's vlog.
Okay, so now he's headed toward hanging out with Trisha. So let's see how that goes.
Hi!
I said Jason's probably gonna be late. I literally just said you're gonna be late.
So it looks like Trisha was already getting her hair done, and Jason showed up to the same salon to hang out and get his done too. When he arrives, Trisha looks very happy to see him, but we find out that she was speaking about him. Of course, it was in a negative manner by letting everyone know that Jason would be late, but let's see what else we can find out.
And you're right on time.
I'm okay.
So we find out Jason wasn't late at all and was actually right on time. Yet Trisha didn't have enough faith in that, even though Jason has proven time and time again that he's reliable. So she started to speak negatively about how he wouldn't be there when he said he would.
This.
You want me to get cut like Brad Pitt from Legends of the Fall?
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Tay is down for it. Tay's like,
Well, that's sort of what he gave me last time.
no, but he's gonna do it messy. I said, don't comb it because I know you didn't like it combed and brushed. I'm like, do it like wet, kind of messy, like so he likes it. I said, I want it really short on the sides.
So this is Jason's haircut. Yet Trisha seems to be in full control of it. Notice she said that she wants it short on the sides, not that Jason does. And she's the one showing Jason an image of what she wants him to get. This might seem small, but considering she'll later try to change not only his hair, but his entire style and lifestyle, this is indicative of her trying to actually change not only him, but how he lives and operates. She wants a Ken doll who she can mold to fit her style. Imagine for a moment if Jason was the one dictating her haircut and her style. People would call him controlling in the same way people viewed Kanye West as too involved in Kim Kardashian's and other girlfriends' looks. But for some reason Trisha, trying to change her partner, and the way he looks is fine.
And really long at the top.
You want me to do it like that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, only if you want. I'm trying
I don't want
to
Hi. Nice to see you. I don't want a mushroom cloud either.
No,
my hair
good.
My hair tends to mushroom a little bit.
No, it's not. But I'm also not trying to pressure you. I'm trying this new thing where I'm letting you do what you want.
So Jason clearly isn't into the hairstyle. Remember, this is his hair, what he'll have to wear every day as a part of him. He doesn't think it suits him, and he doesn't really want it. Trisha then argues that she's trying not to pressure him and let him do whatever he wants, implying that she was pressuring him and controlling him before. I think she thinks that by her saying this after trying to push something on him means that she's not pushing something on him. Because remember, she said that before her and Jason arrived her, and the hairstylist had already figured it all out.
But also I feel like I know what's best for you.
Yeah, I trust you.
See, she already justifies why pressuring him into something is a good thing, because she believes she knows what's best for him. So she says she is trying a new thing to let him do what he wants, but she's really not doing that at all.
Last time turned out great. Eventually.
You did not like it last time.
I didn't like it the first day. It was definitely the best haircut I ever had over time. by a couple days later, I was like, oh wow, this is a really good haircut.
Yeah.
All right.
What's interesting here is that Jason concedes and shares that he actually ended up liking Trisha's choice for his hair last time. For some reason, she argues this point and turns it into a negative, stating that he actually didn't like it. Which, if she believes that to be true, then why is she trying to push him for another one that she knows he might not like? It almost seems like she's saying that he didn't like it to out him to the salon. Because remember, we know she likes telling people how negative he is.
Let's do it.
Jason's like looking like he looks like a homeless woman right now.
I look like what?
A homeless woman.
Trisha is now trying to shame Jason in front of the salon, letting him and everyone around him know that he looks bad, so that he'll be encouraged to listen to her and change the way he looks. She tends to love to speak bad about him as a person and to make fun of his looks in front of people quite a lot.
No.
With a beard. Did you put product in your hair?
I did put some product.
Why?
I don't know.
You're not
I
supposed to put
shower.
product before your
It's fine, we're
haircut.
gonna watch it.
Okay, make it look like gross.
Like, really bad.
Yeah.
Show one eye.
Yeah. He looks like a puppy.
Jason lightly argues that he doesn't look bad, and then Trisha proceeds to tell the hairstylist to make him look gross. Before she then says that he looks like a dog, her comments are already becoming increasingly more and more passive-aggressive, so she clearly is not over whatever issue they had.
You like a dog. I love taking the ugliest before pictures ever. Everyone said last time, they're like, he looks unhappy in his before picture. I'm like, well, yeah.
Trisha then refers to taking a picture of him as taking an ugly picture, which again is a knock on his looks. Remember, this man is deeply insecure and has already stated numerous times that he hates his face. So his partner making these kind of comments is not only inconsiderate and rude, but pretty harmful. It's interesting that her fans cared so much about him commenting on her weight, which he never did, and yet they don't think anything of these type of comments about his physical appearance that she constantly makes. Remember, Jason just argued that he didn't think he looked bad, and now Trisha is referring to his before picture as ugly.
It's like Trisha without extensions.
The hairstylist clocks Trisha by making her the butt of the joke instead of Jason, seemingly coming to his rescue to even the playing field. Trisha looks shocked but laughs it off because what else can she do?
This is the hair. And like short on the sides, like short on the back, short on the sides.
Keep all this in the front. That's how long it is there.
Yeah.
But don't you think it would look good if it was like a little bit longer? Like, doesn't it look good when it's layered?
I think if all this was long, keep this long and this short, right?
There's a little bit of movement into it and texture into it. Otherwise,
A little bit, but then
because
also,
otherwise it's going to look like it's too pale.
why don't
Listen
you
to
do like
him.
a razor?
Listen to him. Listen to him. What he's saying.
Wait.
Just
So Trisha is trying to dictate how Jason's hair looks even against the stylist's advice. Jason and the stylist seem to agree, but Trisha isn't happy with what they want. She wants to control how it looks because she thinks she knows best. Jason is pleading with her to listen to the stylist because she won't. She thinks she knows more than the professional.
at one point.
But like your mom and your sister both get like razor cut so that way their
They're
texture's a little
women.
thinner.
It needs to be layered, and if not, it'll mushroom out.
Brad Pitt is what we're going for though, just know that.
I mean, he's not a miracle worker.
Props to the stylist. Notice that as Trisha is telling him what she's going for, the stylist interrupts with the question, "What do you want, Jason?" Because that's what this professional cares about. What his client wants, not what someone is trying to force on him. You can tell that this guy is trying to give Jason the control back, not listening to Trisha, only listening to Jason.
He's like, man, I can cut his hair.
Yeah.
I can't make it look like Brad Pitt. It's tricky because it's like, it's gotta not look like I'm trying to be 25. But
Fine line.
But
yeah.
also he looks 25, so she's getting a 25-year-old haircut.
But it's also,
This is an interesting comment from Trisha, isn't it? Because this is the same woman that went on Frenemies claiming that Jason was old and was disgusting for trying to be young. Yet here she is while with him, trying to force him to look younger than he wants to. He stated he was too old to try to look 25, and Trisha argued that he should have a 25-year-old haircut because he looks 25. So it was all fine and fun when she was involved for him to look and act young, but once she was out of the picture, she claimed it was disgusting, even though she'd pushed it on him during their relationship.
I want to look like I'm 25. I mean, does shorter hair make me look younger?
Shorter hair can make you look younger.
Does it?
But keeping it long in front makes you look even more younger because it hides more.
So I think she keep it long, keep Brad Pitt.
I don't know. Isn't this nice back here?
No, it looks like a mullet.
So now Trisha and Jason are both on board with him looking younger. Remember, she's encouraging this. She's pushing for this. And notice that he's attached to the style he is now, but she keeps trying to sway him against what he wants in favor of what she wants.
No, a mullet is when there's nothing in front. There's stuff in front.
I'm so excited to see you look like Brad Pitt after this.
Again, Trisha is only interested in turning Jason into her ideal man. Imagine if he had her dye her hair brown and cut it and claim he couldn't wait until she looks like Angelina Jolie. She'd lose it thinking he didn't love her for her. Yet it's okay when she does it to him.
Yeah, right. You know, Trisha she doesn't wear glasses. And one day when she did put her glasses on, she was like, "Oh, you look completely different." She thinks I'm better looking than I am. Because you don't wear your glasses, so you think I'm better looking than I am.
She doesn't even see the world for what it is.
No.
I think we all remember that moment when Trisha put on glasses and commented on his face not being as good looking as she thought. Because again, it's okay for Trisha to make an insecure person more insecure. Just nobody is allowed to make Trisha insecure. Ever.
How have you been?
I've been good. Usual.
What's the latest? Oh my god, this was great.
Done by then. We'll be done by then.
Oh.
Sorry. Choking on a finish.
Babe, how's it going so far for you?
Good, I'm almost done. I got here at like 11:30, so we finished at the same time.
Oh wow.
So this was actually a considerate thing for Trisha to do. She said she got there earlier so that her and Jason would be done with their hair at the same time. So essentially, neither would have to wait for the other.
What are you eating? Where'd you get that?
Nothing.
Banana, come on. Where'd you get the banana?
We've got like 10 of them. I grabbed it.
So they seem okay, right? Both moods are decent, and Jason is trying to have small talk with his girlfriend who wants to know where he got a snack from. But then things take a turn. Watch what happens.
I told her all my problems, but I also said, don't say anything till when he comes. We're trying to work together.
Oh my God.
So Trisha lets Jason know that she told the stylist all of her problems with Jason. She said that she told her not to say anything to Jason, yet she defeats the purpose of keeping that information private by sharing this news with Jason himself. Because the truth here is that she actually wanted Jason to know that she had an issue with him and that she told everyone. She wants him to know that everyone knows now how bad he is. This is another shaming tactic. She says she told the woman not to say anything because they're trying to work things out. But is it trying to work things out to do that to your partner? To tell strangers your issues when your boyfriend is coming to hang out with you in front of those strangers? Now, they'll have a negative perception of him, which is exactly what she wanted, because she herself does. So she needs validation, and the best way to get that is to make sure that everyone sees Jason in the same light she does, so she can keep him in that light, and so that light holds more weight.
How come you haven't shaved?
How come I haven't shaved? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't have any razors. Maybe I should go to one of those barber places after this.
Get a shave?
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
That's scary.
When Trisha is asking him why he didn't shave, what she's really saying is that she doesn't like that he hasn't shaved because it's not going to go with the look she has in mind for him. It's a subtle way to express her disappointment so that he'll be inclined to change it.
Did you get the place?
I haven't heard back. I'm getting nervous.
Because it's your only option.
Kind of.
Since you're not taking her in.
There we go.
And there it is. This woman, who has no idea about what the actual situation is, comments like an idiot about it, making it seem like Jason is a monster for not moving in with Trisha, as if it's his responsibility to house her over his children. I hope she doesn't know that he has children if she's making that kind of commentary. Because what sane adult would think it was in a kid's best interest for their father to get a house for their girlfriend of 6 months rather than the children themselves?
Oh no. There we go. Why would you poison everybody about me before I walk in?
No, I said you're like the greatest thing, and that's where I struggle with. I'm like, you're like the greatest person in the whole world. Like, I can't.
Jason is right on the money here, because poisoning people against him is exactly what she did. She even laughed when the woman confronted him. And then Trisha tries to explain that she thinks Jason is the best person ever, but she struggles with the fact that he just won't do what she wants. That's the truth. He's a good person, but she struggles because she can't get full control of him, which is why she poisons people against him. It's in an effort to gain more control through shame.
It's just frustration. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. I just get frustrated. That's all. It's sadness.
I'll tell you my side of the story.
I said the whole thing. Like, I was good to you too. I wouldn't say something that was really good to me on my side.
Okay.
Well, that's a lie, because that's exactly what she does. She's constantly only telling her side of the story while condemning him. If she told the full truth, which I told you a moment ago when I referenced his reasons for moving in with his kids rather than her, then the stylist would have never made the comment that she did. Unless the stylist believes that a grown 30-year-old woman is more important than Jason's children.
I believe you. You are good like that.
Because I don't want anyone to think bad of you. I love you so much.
It's so difficult to watch Jason in these moments where he's being gaslit because she's clearly lying to him, but he enables her lying by always telling her that he believes her to be a good person. It's just rough to watch because the truth is that Trisha does want all of these people to think bad about him. That's why she shares this information with them.
These guys don't get paid enough to hear all these problems.
Huh?
These guys don't get paid enough to hear all these problems.
I know.
I don't pay attention half the time.
Oh, good.
Hey, you're the most drama. What are you talking about? You love children?
Jason obviously feels uncomfortable having the conversation in front of two strangers. The guy sees this and tries to reassure him that he doesn't even pay attention, to which Trisha argues isn't true, because she doesn't want Jason to be reassured. This guy seems to care more about his feelings in general overall than Trisha does.
What are you talking about?
He's in the drama all the time. I thought he wanted to see me yesterday because he wanted to break up with me.
No.
Because you said you had the podcast at night, but you wanted to see me in the afternoon, and so I was like, uh-oh. And I had the worst anxiety all day. Oh my God.
Again, this is another attempt to ensure that these people view Jason in a negative light. By sharing that Trisha believed she was going to be broken up with, she's using this audience to confront him so that she can appear as a victim here and him as the monster. He's then forced to cater to her feelings in front of the crowd to prove to her and them that he isn't evil. Because who could have an honest conversation about that topic in front of strangers? He's now placed with pressure to pretend everything is fine, even if there were issues.
This looks so good.
Your hair looks great.
These are leggings, and these are boy shorts, and then they sent me this top and sweatshirt.
Wow.
You look great.
You too.
Do you like it or no?
I do like it.
Is it just me, or does Jason seem a little off here? He almost seems uncomfortable, like he's walking on eggshells and not sharing how he truly feels. He likely feels weird after sitting there with people she turned against him and having to be on the hot seat while literally trapped. And perhaps he doesn't even really like his hair, but he can't say that, can he? Let's see if we can find out what's going on.
You sure?
He doesn't seem that sure. And we also didn't see him showing the actual haircut, which he typically does after getting one, which would personally lead me to believe he's not happy with it, but isn't going to make it an issue.
Get everything.
You're excited for Greece.
Yeah, but it's a long ways away. And we know how you change your mind every 2 seconds.
I'm not going to change my mind.
He tries to be positive with her, but she responds negatively as usual. She's clearly in a mood, and she wants to stay in it.
Change your mind. But I'm holding out. I'm being sweet. I'm being calm, Trish. I'm being saint, Trish. And we get back in Greece, who knows?
Again, she's being negative. She's listing positive attributes, but in a negative manner. She's claiming she's being things that she's not, because she's over there trash talking him to strangers and being negative. So she isn't being positive or calm at all. She's being passive-aggressive and clearly showing her annoyance.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. What happened to your sense of humor? Jeez, you lost that too.
Again, she's being passive-aggressive. She was the negative one here, stating negative things. And when he responds negatively to them, she then turns him into the bad guy, even though she's the one saying all of the negative things to begin with and initiating the negative energy. She does this, and then turns herself into the victim every time.
Mamma mia, here I go again.
Jason once again introducing positive energy, and this time she gives a little of it back. This is a song that she herself loves, by the way, so clearly he's trying to be positive through her interests.
A Lambo?
Yeah, you didn't.
Yesterday?
You bought a Lamborghini yesterday?
Yeah.
What kind?
I shouldn't tell you. I should wait till I see you.
Why don't you surprise me with it?
What is that surprise? You don't care about cars. You don't care about me. What is that? I'm going to hear a Lambo. You're like, okay.
More passive-aggressive behavior. Trisha states that Jason doesn't care about her. She slips that one in, because she wants him to know that that's how she feels, and she wants him to prove that he does. Like I said, she's clearly still not over their issue, and she's making that very clear.
Did you get it yet?
I get it tomorrow. I gotta go pick it up.
Where'd you
Because
buy
I rushed home because I thought you had to talk to me. I thought we were breaking up, so I'm like, I need to go home and just figure this out.
Did you get your mom a Porsche?
No, I got something better. I'll show you the car.
Notice that Trisha keeps trying to attempt to turn the conversation back into a negative light. Jason, on the other hand, keeps talking about the actual subject, which is the cars, to distract her. But Trisha doesn't want to be distracted. Trisha wants to talk about why she's upset with him, but she wants to do it in the most passive-aggressive way possible.
What'd you get her?
It's Bentley.
No, you didn't. So this is like a little precursor to Greece.
$20,000 at the mall yesterday, and I'll show you when we get home. I bought 10 purses, 10 pairs of shoes, and about 10 different outfits. And this is my Balenciaga bag I got for $2,000.
Wow.
Because I'm not getting married, I'm not having kids, I'm not getting a house, so why not blow all my money, you know what I'm saying?
See, she's not done talking about it. She wants him to know that she's upset about not moving in with him. She wants him to know that the punishment is that she's spending all of her money on other things in retaliation to throw a tantrum, because she knows he always advises against that. So this is her way of getting back at him. She's not just happily sharing things she got. She's letting him know he messed up, and therefore she's throwing her money away because of him.
Seems like a logical thing to do at this point in my life.
I thought you were gonna get that house.
I never heard back from them. I feel like they didn't like me anyways, so I was like, oh, whatever. Wow, it's crowded. I wonder if we needed a reservation. This is just open.
Wow.
Jason clearly isn't biting. She's trying to get him to engage with this topic, but he's smart and he won't. He knows it'll only spiral. He reminds her of how he thought she was going to get a place and momentarily distracts her with that, though she's still exhaustingly negative.
Oh, this looks fancy.
My God, I love this. Oh my God, look at that. Wow, langoustines.
It looks so good. I've heard so many people coming there.
Wow.
Wow.
So once again, Jason takes her out to eat, having no issue with the fact that she's eating.
What are you gonna do with your Lamborghini?
Crash into your new house.
The sick part about this is that she actually did crash her car into his house, which proves that it was premeditated and not the unhinged antics that she didn't know she was doing that she later claims it was. So just know that this grown 30-year-old woman crashed her car into the house where 2 children lived because she was unhappy that their father chose to live with them instead of her.
So you're upset about that?
No, I'm not mad about it. I know it's going to be cold and empty anyway, so.
She's clearly very angry, but instead of outright admitting that she's going to continue to be passive-aggressive, because she wants to act like she has no problem, while actively being a problem herself to punish him for his actions.
Looks like your last house, just depressing every time you walk inside of it.
No, it's gonna be nice.
Okay.
I'm trying.
I'm excited to see that. This will be the compilation of Trisha Paytas being a toxic for 9 minutes straight part 2.
Funny that she's fully aware of what she's being, and she doesn't even stop herself. Because she doesn't care. She only cares about how she feels right now, and she's upset. So she wants to upset Jason so he feels just as miserable as she does.
I love you. That's all I care about. I don't care. Love with whoever you want. Do whatever you want.
Her tone is clearly indicative of the fact that she's not happy, in spite of what her words are saying. She seems to be disassociating in a way after splitting, which is a BPD term for when a person who is upset begins to see the person they're upset with in black and white. All good or all bad. She's determined that she cannot win this issue with Jason, so now she's disassociating and trying to act like it doesn't bother her when it very still clearly does.
Well, you know, I think we need to work some things out, and once we do...
What?
I don't know.
You get married today? The Beverly Hills courthouse is open for marriages.
He tries to have a serious conversation with her about how their relationship needs work, which is clearly does based off her reaction now. And instead of listening to him, she acts as if she has no idea what could be wrong with them, and then casually changes the topic to marriage.
You want to get married?
That's some sort of commitment, at least.
I don't know.
That'd be fun.
Trisha wants commitment from a man that she has only been with for 6 months, who she has fought every day for those 6 months, who she has seemingly cheated on during those 6 months, and who has stayed committed to her during those 6 months. A relationship itself is already commitment. You're choosing to be with one person and only date them. Trisha might not be following that rule, as she creeps on him behind his back and threatens to all the time. But Jason was clearly committed.
I think we need to work some things out.
We do it after we get married.
No.
Our house is right here. We're in Beverly Hills right now.
It wouldn't be very responsible.
I look cute. Sponsored by Nike. What's up? That's my wedding outfit. Cute. I'd be very Britney Spears in Vegas when she married that random guy. I'm like, what?
Is that when she had a bald head?
No, she had like the crop top with jeans on and a baseball cap.
Again, Jason references their issues, and Trisha ignores them like they don't exist, and instead glosses over them to push the idea of marriage onto him. That's how serious, or I guess unserious, she's taking this serious talk.
It's just a house for us to film in. That's it.
It's not. It's a house you're living in and making your home. You're buying furniture.
I don't think I need
for
to date someone for 8 months and necessarily have to move in with them right away.
It's not a big deal. I'm like letting it go. I just definitely can't come to that house.
They weren't even together for 8 months by this point. They were about 6 or 7 months in. And Jason is right. Even if they were 8 months in, he didn't have to move in with her over his children. They clearly had issues and fought all of the time. You don't have to marry or move in with a partner who you have a troubling and toxic relationship with less than a year into being with them. He did nothing wrong here.
So now I have to, do all the driving, and it's like stupid.
You don't have to. You haven't been. Once a week is fine. I'm getting used to it.
But if you're just going to be so staunch, then it's going to put even more stress on everything.
It's not. I'm happy with us. I'm happy with you.
So Trisha's way to punish Jason for this is to say she's not going to drive to see him anymore. So if he wants to see her, he has to drive to see her. It sounds like they were both driving to each other's houses in a fair way before to see each other. But now she's taking that way because she wants to punish him. So now he has to do all of the driving. She then pretends she'd be okay with him only seeing her once a week, even though she clearly wouldn't be and is clearly miserable with the thought.
And you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta film more with people. I get it. It's your job. I'm not mad. It hurts to be alone every night, but what am I gonna do? Go find someone else?
But you can come stay in my house.
No.
They both keep referencing this as a filming house, when the truth is that it has more to do with Jason's children, like he said before. He should be arguing that point, but for some reason he isn't. And notice how he offers for her to just stay at his place some nights, and that's not good enough for her. And she makes the subtle threat of finding someone else by saying, what is she supposed to do, find someone else?
No, this is supposed to be our house.
I deserve a time in my life where I get something that's nice just on my own.
You do, but
do.
It's not your own. It just sucks. It sucks. It just hurts. I'm not mad. I'm not like upset. Nothing. It's really hurtful.
She says it was supposed to be their house, but they never agreed on that. She just assumed she could force him to do it once he moved. She's not upset or sad about anything other than the fact that she couldn't pressure him into doing what she wanted him to do. She's mad that she didn't get her way, and she's throwing a tantrum.
Please reconsider that.
That's one thing I can't do. I want to be with you, and I want to stay with you. I can't come over to your house. And maybe it's better we live far apart, like I moved to Malibu, then when we do see each other, we miss each other.
Jason isn't coming at this from an emotional place. He's trying to remain level-headed and logical, and he's not biting her bait. He even asks her to please reconsider her stance, but isn't forcing her to. He's allowing the ball to be in her court because she'll realize she doesn't want to just bounce it alone. She'll eventually bounce it back so they can have a back-and-forth conversation that will be helpful. She doesn't mean what she says, by the way, about it being good for them to miss each other. She clearly is not okay or happy with that thought.
Can I have one of your beans?
Yeah, I don't eat that.
Yours was good. Mine was just tomatoes. This is like, it was a 7th grade culinary class, and their assignment was to make Greek food.
I know, I'm shocked actually.
And they were like, oh, that's good. That's like a Greek salad. Or maybe this is how it is in Greece, and I just am not cultured.
Yeah, I heard the food in Greece is like really bomb. Everyone keeps telling me how good the food is.
Jason distracts her with a conversation about the food they're eating, and her mood seems to improve slightly as she's swayed away from the emotional conversation. Again, I'm going to point out that he's eating with her and has no issue with her eating. since I have to say that every time, since her fans always claim he starved her and never let her eat.
Honestly, yours was good. Mine was...
That was good. I liked it. So do you want to go take dance classes at Arthur Murray across the street, or do you want to go get married?
I'll take the dance lessons. I'm not ready to get married.
I feel like the marriage is more shocking since we haven't been together for about 2 weeks.
Trisha couldn't stay distracted for long, and once again brought up the topic in another way. She offers Jason 2 choices, and after he chooses one, she refuses to accept it and again tries to force and pressure the idea of marriage onto him so that she can yet again talk about how he doesn't want to marry her and make herself the victim by doing so.
The other thing I think is, like, no one's going to care about us in a year. I mean, yes, I would still love you in a year. And yes, I would still love to move with you in a year, but, like, no one's going to care.
So this is strange because it seems like she only wants to move in with him and marry him for people's reactions. She's saying how if they move in together a year from now, nobody will care. What does that matter? The only person who should care are the two of them. They aren't dating for the public, are they? Trisha seems to behave as if they are, which is weird considering her, and her fans accused him of dating her for attention. Yet she seems to be the only one concerned with getting it.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, it's like a relevancy thing. It's a business thing above anything else. Like, it's a thing now.
Did you hear what she just said? She said that above all them getting married and moving in is a YouTube business thing, and not a personal thing. It means more to her that people on YouTube will care about what she's doing as opposed to her actually caring about it herself.
You may not be a thing in a year, not that saying I don't want to be with you, we're not a thing anymore, but...
I'm not thinking like that.
Her mentality is not okay. Her putting their real lives on a timeline for YouTube is not okay. She's essentially saying that she doesn't want these things later in life because they'll get her less attention.
Whoa, baklava.
Chicken?
Thank you. Oh, that's great.
Wow,
Thank you.
that looks great. Wow.
The fries are actually really good.
Sea bass and eggplant. Mine's good. It's very tasty. You want to try it?
No, I got a lot here. What is it?
Flaky pastry and pistachio and honey.
Wow. Oh my god.
Is it good?
It's like one bite and you have diabetes.
Not only does Jason have no issue with her eating, he's also offering her some of his food and also hand feeding her.
Yes, it's good.
I love that. It's really good. It's like cinnamon or something. There's so many cool hotels, like Pirates of the Caribbean. They have like a themed room in like Disney World where you can stay in like Captain Jack's quarters.
Oh, really?
And then they have like something in the Poconos where you're like, it has like a water slide in your bedroom, like. And then here in the Wilshire, they have a Pretty Woman experience where like they recreate like the whole movie for you. I was like, oh, that looks so fun.
How much is that?
$10,000. Like you could do a shopping and they like give you the pearls she had, and then you stay in the room, and then you eat the food. You go to the horse races, like you do everything they did in the movie. I'm like, that sounds so fun.
Must be a good business, the experience business.
I thought it was so cool. I was like writing them all down, the places I want to go. I want to go to Amagari.
So Trisha ends up getting distracted again by their conversation of food and activities. She's lightening up now and getting into a better mood and mindset, but something tells me this isn't going to last.
That's all wellness and working out. There's like courses and hikes and spas.
I like that.
I know.
I'd love to get in shape. It'll never happen, though.
Jason again shares his desire to be healthy, but admits he doesn't think it'll ever happen. Plot twist, it actually did end up happening after the two were no longer together. In 2025, Jason appears to be in very healthy shape. It probably helped to no longer be with someone who was actively working against him getting into it.
Should I get my beard shaved?
Or should we get married?
I think the courthouse is closed already.
No, I don't think so. It's definitely open.
I knew it wouldn't last. So Jason tries to offer Trisha something that he knows she wants. For him to shave, but she wants him to know that's not good enough. She wants something more.
Sure, it's closed.
It's up until 5.
Why don't we work on our relationship before we talk about marriage?
I think we're good. I think we're in a good
I don't
spot.
think so. I think we need to go see a therapist.
Okay, so we get married and then we go see a therapist.
No, it goes the other way, actually.
The difference between Trisha and Jason is that Jason actually wanted to fix their problems. Trisha didn't, because she never took this relationship seriously. If she actually wanted to commit her life to this man, she would have worked on their relationship together. Instead, she just wanted to remain how she was and force him to do the things that she wanted. She didn't want to get help because, as she said before, she liked who she was. She wanted him to love her for her, even through all her toxicity, because in her mind, that's the only way he could prove he loves her. If he takes her as is, without her ever getting help, if he accepts her mistreatment, then in her mind, he loves her.
Why not? I'll go buy you a ring right now. Where's the ring store? I could vlog that beach for tomorrow. We got married. I haven't been in your vlogs for 2 weeks. Like, that's an excitement comeback.
Notice that Jason doesn't say no to marriage, just that he wants to get help for their relationship before they talk about it. Trisha again doesn't care, and instead continues to push the idea. It almost seems like she wants to be compensated for not being in his videos for 2 weeks. Like he has to make it up for her, and the only way to do that is to get her a ring.
I thought you wanted to get married at Disneyland.
Well, that's never gonna happen, so I'll take the courthouse. Please.
Let's work on our relationship.
Please. We are working on it. I haven't been crazy for a whole week.
Getting married, it's a bigger commitment than that.
She claims she hasn't been crazy for a whole week, as if that's an accomplishment, while she's actively throwing a tantrum as they're speaking.
Well, we're gonna be together forever anyways. It's not even a question.
So what do you need
point.
a wedding thing for? Oh my god.
Please. We're here right now in Beverly Hills.
Now, the woman who just a moment ago said that they might not even be together in a year is now saying that she knows they'll be together forever. She seems to be using these as reasons to convince him to marry her. So which is it? Do they need to get married now because they might not be together in a year, or do they need to get married now because they're going to be together forever anyway? Also, why would he marry her now if them being together in a year is so up in the air? What a weak argument. The irony is that they actually did finally break up around their 1-year anniversary, and Trisha admitted that she self-sabotaged relationships and only ever lasted 1 year in all of them. So perhaps she was trying to force marriage before she herself could fully destroy the relationship, because she knew she would.
I'm nervous to get my face shaved, like a razor on my neck. This couple, they came in with hairspray and a banana.
Because we just came from upstairs.
And the girlfriend was talking about getting married over and over again.
We are getting married.
That's what they're gonna say when we
Today. I'm so excited.
I want to.
Babe, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go get rings.
Jason should not have made that joke, because it just activated her talking about it again. Now look what she's doing. She's trying to gaslight him into forcing it to happen through positivity. Like it's going to happen. You can clearly see the stress on his face and how uncomfortable he is.
Is this a bit?
No, you don't have to give me a $300,000 one. $30,000 is fine.
Jason is likely uncomfortable and confused by her mood swings. 1 minute ago, she was upset and then angry, and now she's overly happy, talking about how they're going to do it like he has no say. She even says he no longer has to get her an expensive ring, but a less expensive ring, as if that'll sway him.
Have you ever gotten one of these before? Hello? Have you ever gotten one of these before?
A long time ago, yeah.
Really?
It was great when I did it, but it made me nervous.
It makes me nervous.
Yeah, it makes me really nervous.
Like Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd, have you ever seen that movie? The demon barber of Fleet Street. Johnny Depp's a barber and he slices everyone's throats open. It's a Tim Burton movie. The musical.
Jason is clearly nervous about the shave. He even expresses that he is. Instead of reassuring him or trying to calm him, she instead makes him more nervous by talking about the very thing he's worried about happening.
You gotta wake up. You're being all secretive, but you gotta wake up. Sir.
You're not done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have a minute.
Huh?
Just checking me out.
Okay, I'm ready.
So it sounds like Jason wanted to surprise Trisha with his newly shaved face, but he had to wake her up because she fell asleep waiting for him. which is probably for the best since he didn't have to hear the forced marriage talk for all of that time.
I was calling you, but...
You was calling me.
Yeah, but you were asleep. I wanted you to see the face massager.
It's like a lot of fun.
Does anyone know what she said here? I can't quite make it out.
Holy crap.
Oh wow, you look completely different. You love it?
Well, I liked how it felt.
It looks really good.
I look completely different.
Wow.
Wow.
You gotta get this in the Brad Pitt.
Yeah, I got news for you. There's no Brad Pitt today.
You look good.
Oh, my hat.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
So Trisha's mood seems to be heading in a more positive direction now that she likes the way that Jason looks. And he himself seems to start liking the way he looks too. He gives her a bunch of kisses in an affectionate gesture and seems to be in a good mood and is trying to get her into one too.
Bye. Take care. Bye, Kaligos. Thank you.
I want to get married.
I thought you'd get off that.
Okay, but can we get married?
I'll give you one thing. You are dogged. You'd be a great sheriff.
Trisha has still not stopped trying to force the marriage talk. She keeps doing it, and he can't seem to get her to quit it. He seems to be using humor now to try to lighten the serious tone of the conversation that he clearly can't have with her because she doesn't care to listen.
Because you always get your man. You will track. You're like Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive. I'm going to check every outhouse, back house, dog house in this county.
Well, the courthouse is that way, so we're going the wrong way. Hello, it's that way. Yes. Where are you going?
No, we're going to your house.
No. Oh, is that it? Civic Center?
He tries to joke his way out of it, but she doesn't let it go. I can't stop thinking that she's probably happy now, though that Jason looks more like Sean, since she always tried to get him to look like her ex-boyfriend. It can't just be me, right? You can see it too, can't you?
It's the prison. Close enough.
One or the other we're going to eventually.
Don't miss the implication there. The implication is that they either get married or she's going to prison because she's doing to do something crazy. Kind of like how she drove her car through his house.
Trisha.
What?
The bag is useless.
It literally fits nothing. It literally has like a $1 bill and a camera in there. Wow. See, it fits stuff. There you go. Look at that. Carry something for $2,000.
The video ends with that weird, thinly veiled threat, followed by Jason poking fun at the expensive bag that Trisha bought herself, pointing out how it doesn't carry much. They seem to end, at least in this clip, on a good note, with both being playful. But as you saw, the majority of the video was full of high tension and discord. Now, what did you think of it? And what did you think was the worst thing that Trisha did to Jason in this video was? And what the worst thing Jason did to Trisha in this video was? Let us know in the comments below.